Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine, and we're here at the 2010 going into 2011 preview guide of all the gear. I'm here with Patrick at Underground, and this looks like a nice race board. Tell me about it.
Yeah, thanks. This is our new race board for 2011. It's designed by Mike Zychek and Chip Watson, and this is the board that he's been riding in the 2010 Arena Race Series.
Yep.
And he just won the tour on this, or the series. And it's new this year. We switched from a quad to a tri-fin, and it makes it much easier to ride, and it lies down and it's much more stable downwind and upwind, and it's much more friendly to ride, and which makes it overall, when you're doing a lot of races, it makes it better for racing. And we've also got kind of stepped up pads here which angle your feet, so when you're riding this more like a windsurfer, you're riding it.
The board's flat, but your feet
you're riding it totally flat, so it makes it much easier on your shins to ride, and it's a much more friendly board. It's really quick, it's a really tough construction, and it's still relatively light. We make our own fins, and
that's some big bad boys. What size are those?
Oh, I'm not exactly sure on the length of those, but they're quite sweet. They're G10 and Tuttle boxes, and yeah, it's
cool.
That's our new race board.
Let's move on to some beautiful looking surfboards I see over here.
Yep. So this is the Capuna for 2011. It's been around for a couple years with just some slight changes in shape and just kind of fine-tuning the flex. This is a 5/8. And the idea behind this board is taking the volume out of the board, because for kiting you don't really need that much volume when you're kind of riding in flat water or cruising around. You just kind of need the rail of the surfboard. So we took a full normal surfboard and we kept the same rails and everything, and then we rebaited the deck. And so the idea behind this is you're stepping down and you're getting a lower center of gravity, so the board becomes more stable and it likes to stick to the water and feel really stable. So for first timers riding strapless or just learning how to jibe and stuff, it's much more, it's kind of detuned, and it's much simpler to ride. It's got a nice round nose, so it's much friendlier, so in case you hit your board, it's got a pad all over it. It's very strong. It's made of high density foam and wood rails, plenty of wood rails, so it's a really tough board. It's got actually quite a bit of flex to it.
It looks like it.
So it's very smooth in the chop, and it's a really fun freestyle strapless, or you can really jump it and ride really powered up on it. So very versatile board for people that want a very tough surfboard.
And that's only going to come in one size? Or
no, this has multiple sizes. It has a 5/4, it has a 5/8, which this is. It has also a 6/2.
Wow.
And different tail shapes and different options for all different riders and different waves.
Cool. Are the other ones going to come all tri, or are they quad?
Yeah, all the Capunas I think are tri-fin.
5 foot's a quad?
Yeah, the 5/4 is a quad. So. But the 5/8 and the 6/2 is both tri-fins.
Cool.
And then for our other surfboard line, we have the Puhutu. And the Puhutu is more of our dedicated wave riding board. It's a board that you can surf and kite, and it's made like standard surfboard shapes. We have a 5/4, we have a 5/8, which this is, and then we have a 5/10 quad, which is my pro model for 2011, which is pretty exciting for me. I've been working on that board for a while, and now other people are going to get to ride it, so pretty excited about that. And this is a tri-fin, and the 5/4, 5/8, and 6/2 and a 6/6 are all tri-fins with different tail shapes. This is a squash, and the 5/10 is also a squash. Nice. This board is really well suited for better waves. It's kind of a cleaner wave or onshore wave. I like the feel of this because it's just like the board I ride surfing, because I actually do ride this board surfing, so it's kind of purpose. Yeah, it's dual purpose, and when you're traveling it's much easier. You can bring one board, and it's really strong. It's made of EPS foam and high density foam on the rails, and then a Polonia wood top and bottom. It's got our own future fins, and we make our own fins. Comes with a stomp pad and straps and pads and whatever. You can ride it strapless, strapped on, and it all works.
Cool. Well, there you guys have it. The twin tips and the surfboards for 2011 at Underground.